Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the movie review of the horror movie Wolfman, which was released in January on January the 15th of this year. I thought it was more recent than that, but no, well, I don't know when it actually. Well, that was a cinema date. I don't actually know because this is on Sky that I've watched it on. So I don't know when it's. They seem to be coming up on here. I don't know, weeks or month or a couple of months after or whenever, but not straight away, obviously. Now this is. Now there's been quite a few. Because obviously it's a werewolf type film. There's been quite a few of these. I think the one before it, or it was called Werewolf. So there's been quite a few, and it's a bit confusing when I search for or when I've come across them, and I think to myself, is that one? Because I saw like a preview of it, and I wanted to check that out. I think it's the Werewolves one, but there's quite a few of them. So when I've been looking at them, I was thinking to myself, is that the one that I wanted to see? But yeah, there's so many actually werewolf movies. I was looking at eBay, werewolf movies, and there's so many. But yeah, this is another one that they've released. So this isn't the one that I actually wanted to see originally, but I saw it on and I thought, yeah, take a look at it anyway. I've still yet to see the other werewolf movie. But anyway, anyway, so let's go back to this. Now this is rated quite highly. It's got 6 stars. Now I wouldn't go as far as that. To be honest, I don't know. With this, I think it was all right. It sort of seemed to get better towards the end. I thought it was sort of like a bit of a. I mean, it started off all right, but you couldn't really see what was going on. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, it stars a few people I'm not too familiar with here. Christopher Abbott, Julia Garner, Matilda Firth, Sam Jagger, Ben Prendergast, Benedict Cardy. Yeah, I don't. There's the rest of the names anyway. I don't really. None of those seem familiar. There's no big names in there. Usually most of the films have some big, couple of big names, but this hasn't got any or none that I know of. It seems to be all unknown cast. But anyway, so basically the plot is to me, so keep going into it. Basically, with his marriage, Frayne, Blake, that's the guy in this. I think that's the guy that ends up turning into a werewolf. Anyway, persuades his wife, Charlotte, to take a break from the city and visit his remote childhood home in Royal, Oregon, which is in America. As they arrive at a farmhouse in the dead of night, they are attacked by an unseen animal and barricade themselves inside the home as the creature prowls the premises or perimeter. As the night stretches on, Blake begins to behave strangely, transforming into something unrecognisable. So basically, yeah, well, other than what I've already says there, yeah, so they arrive at his home basically where he grew up to take a break. And I think there's already some sort of, there is a werewolf already there. Because at the beginning, it's attacking this man and his son. It's chasing him. That's how it sort of starts. As it starts getting into it, it starts going into the characters. And anyway, I don't know if they end up getting killed when the werewolf's chasing that. father and son or whatever happens to them. Anyway, when they get to the place, anyway, I believe I think they was driving around or trying to get to that the house, and then it attacks them, and then obviously they go to end up going to the home, try and stay in because they know it's out there and it's been chasing them, and it keeps trying to get in. Eventually gets in, and then it just starts trying to chase them or whatever. But the husband, he seems to eventually turn into a werewolf himself. I don't know if he ended up getting bitten by the other werewolf or whether he was born a werewolf. It sort of starts to unfold the story around him. But there's the other werewolf is obviously hunting them. But little does his wife know that he's also a werewolf, and he just starts transforming into it. Yeah, so they're trying to get away from werewolf, but then he ends up turning werewolf, and then they end up fighting. And it's a bit, yeah. I don't know if it's a good plot. To be honest, it's a bit. I mean, there's not really many settings other than like sort of like the woodland area in the house. There's not really other settings or anything. I mean, it's quite a straightforward story, but it sort of feels. I think it sort of feels at times. I mean, when werewolves attacking people at the beginning and later on, it seems you don't really see it much. You just sort of see its arms are sort of here and there trying to attack people. We don't actually see the werewolf full on. It's sort of like you see its arm. Every time there's someone getting attacked, you see like an arm or a claw coming into play, but you don't actually see the full werewolf. And I don't think that's very good. So it's all like quick, and then it's sort of something sort of happens, like it's attacking people. You don't really see it, but then it sort of cuts away from it. It sort of that scene sort of ends, and then it sort of cuts away, and it's sort of like a bit, oh, so it's going to end like that. Yeah, I think it starts off right, because something's happening, but then you obviously don't see much of the werewolf. Then there's not much going on after that. It's quite a bit slow, like talking going on. And to be honest, it's about werewolves. They don't really. I mean, the main werewolf that's attacking people to begin with don't really look like a proper full-on werewolf. It sort of looks he's just like a sort of an animal man beast. It sort of looks more human werewolf. It's almost like it's half-turned werewolf and doesn't really look. Don't really looks great to be honest. I prefer other films we've seen like full-on werewolf. And even when he's Blake is turning into a werewolf, he doesn't really look like a werewolf either. He sort of looks like half man, half werewolf. But they don't really look full on werewolves, which I don't think looks very good. I think I prefer full on werewolves. I mean, yeah, it starts to pick up towards the end of when they're fighting the werewolf and Blake when he's turned into a half werewolf or whatever it's supposed to be. And then when they're fighting, that seems to be all right in terms of action wise. I think they end up killing the other werewolf, but I think pretty sure he ends up getting killed as well. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's that great. I'd say it sort of picks up here and there, but yeah, some of them don't really look like werewolves full on. Don't really see much of it when people are getting attacked. So I think this is sort of an up and down sort of situation. I've seen way better werewolf movies. Let's go on to what's good, bad. It's not too long with this. It's not overly long, I don't think, or maybe it could have been like 10 or 15 minutes less. It does feel like quite long when you're watching it. The cast is quite weak. I think they could have done with a few big names in there just to give it a bit of a lift. Seems quite a weak cast. Don't think it looks very good in terms of like the werewolves. Don't think look full on werewolves. It looks like half man. There's a wolf man. I guess it's supposed in the title really, because they don't seem full on werewolves. They seem more half and half rather than a full on werewolf. Story's a bit simple. Don't think it seems that complicated or anything like that. Yeah, I just think it's up and down. Where when some stuff's happening, but even then you can't really see what's going on. It sort of cuts away. Yes, I don't know who rated this 6 out of 10. I mean, if I was going to say maybe 3. I mean, that's how many stars it's supposed to have. I thought it was like only supposed to be up to 5. For some reason, it's got 6. Maybe I don't know. How is it supposed to go up to then? I don't know. 6 the most. But I'd say 3. I was going to say 4, but I don't know. I think 4's too much for this. I think even if say 3, 3.5. I mean, it's all right, but it's not great. Let's put it that way. I think there's too many things that I don't like about it. But yeah, that's going to be my review on this, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids. I'll see you guys next video. Take care. Bye for now. See you soon. Cheers.